graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled it out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons too, and that way you'll know when we go live. There's one thing I wanted to do really quickly, so just bear with me. I forgot to do this during whatchamacallit? I forgot to do this during the right before I went live, so bear with me. I want to know if there's a way I can fix this glitch. So bear with me for 1 second. Where is it? And chroma key. I'll have it go green. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, that's a lot better. Great. All right, cool. I knew there was something that I forgot to do. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell icons as well, and that way you'll know when we go live. So today, the Phillies are taking on the Boston Red Sox, and the Phillies will have Jesus Luzardo on the mound today. I'm excited to watch this guy. I've seen him over the years, but I think that for him to make his Phillies spring training debut today, it's going to be interesting to watch what he does out there on the mound. I'm looking forward to seeing what he has in regards to his toolbox, with besides the fastball, the other pitches that he throws out there too. He's now 27 years old. I liked it when he was on the Oakland Athletics. I always thought that he had like very good explosive stuff, and he was able to get a lot of hitters off balance when he was able to just get into his groove. And so I'm hoping that this year for the Phillies that we don't have a problem at the number 5 starter, and that we can continue to just do really well from a pitching standpoint, because our starting pitching was not the problem last year, but it did suck. It did suck when we had to do a 5th starter by committee. That was really bad. So this was like the only move that I really thought made sense for the Phillies during the offseason, to go out there and try to get a nice 5th starter. They were not going to get Garrett Crochet. They were going to They knew that they weren't going to get Garrett Crochet at the trade deadline, and that the asking price was going to be very, very much. But yeah, it should be interesting to see what he's able to do out there on the mound today. And yeah, he pitched for the Marlins for 3 years, played with them from 2021 all the way to 2024. Left-handed pitcher who was traded. I think he was traded for Starling Marte when he got traded to the Marlins, if I'm not mistaken. But he had a 3-6 record last year with a 5 ERA and 12 starts, and then was placed on the injured list. He had a lumbar stress reaction, which was on June 22nd of 2024, and he missed the remainder of the season. So it's a nice move because it's a good gamble. It's the right gamble to take, and he's still reaching his prime. He is still, He'll be 28 in September, so I like the move. I really do. And I hope today that he goes 2 innings and provides some good stuff out there today, because I want to know what we got in our 5th starter. So that is going to be sort of eye-popping to me today in regards to how the Phillies do out there on the mound. The other thing that's going to be eye-popping for me is Bryce Harper. So Bryce, we all know that Bryce did suffer an injury. He got hit by a pitch 2 games ago, and he is going to be out there today. They say that he should be fine, but I'm keeping my eyes on that, because we remember last year when he was dealing with an injury that he was playing through it, and it bothered him. It nagged him. And I hate to be the Debbie Downer. I hate to be the guy that is negative, but that's something that is sort of going to be in the back of my mind as I'm watching Bryce Harper today, because God forbid, this guy is giving up so much for this city, and this guy really just knows when to turn it on, and he just gives it his all. He just does. He is just that special and that elite of a player. And I'm praying that there's no sort of swelling or any sort of setback or anything like that in regards to Bryce. He is playing over at first base today too, so to watch him defensively, that's going to be something that I look for as well. Trey Turner, batting in the leadoff spot again. I think that this is how it's going to be this year. I think that they're going to experiment putting Trey in the leadoff spot, and these spring training games do matter when I'm watching Trey in that spot, because how will he do? Some people don't like the move. Some people think that it's a great move, and I think it's worth trying. It's not that Kyle Schwarber is a bad leadoff hitter. That's not what it is. This is more so about, can Kyle Schwarber produce runs, and can somebody else set the tone for the Phillies early on? Because somebody else has to step up, and maybe this does boost Trey's confidence because Rob gives him the keys, and maybe he takes advantage of it. I don't know. It's worth a shot of experimenting with and seeing what they can do. I know some people never liked Kyle Schwarber in the leadoff spot. You weren't losing games because Kyle Schwarber was in the leadoff spot. Let's be real, okay? Look at Shohei Ohtani. Look at like these other DHs. Sure, some of them don't bat for batting average, but guess what? Schwarber drew a lot of walks. He had a lot of homers. I'm not here to debate that today. I'm not here to debate that. But what I am saying is that giving Trey a chance to bat in the leadoff spot is worth the shot. It is. And I will be looking for seeing what he does out there in the leadoff spot today specifically. We have Kepler out in left field. JT is playing behind the plate again today. Continue to keep your eyes on Bryson Stott and see how he does over at second base. That injury last year really did seem to bother him. I think that we all expect him to have a bounce-back year. I think that we would be really shocked if he doesn't. But, yeah, I'll be looking out for that. Rojas is DHing. I got to tell you that Rojas has been swinging a hot bat. Good stuff so far. I know JJ wake me up when it matters. I get that. He still hasn't played the outfield yet. But guess what? This guy has been through a lot ever since he's come to the Phillies. Just because he just can't hit. He couldn't hit during the regular season at times and was a liability. So all these little things, even if he's hitting in spring training, that does matter. Because it gives him a chance to build his confidence for the regular season. I'm happy that he did well hitting-wise during the Arizona Fall League. Wasn't happy that he got injured with his shoulder. I'm curious to see how that works out. And I don't know when they're going to I don't think that they're going to rush the process with him going into the outfield just yet. But something that is going to be, I've lost my train of thought, but that is going to be something that I look for, is how does he do overall this year. So those are my thoughts on today's game. I want to hear from you guys, though. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And actually, before I even do that, I do want to remind you guys to make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the bell icons too. I am still going to be doing like my regular post-game show that I've been doing throughout this whole entire spring training. But what I am going to do, because during the regular season we are going to be doing call-ins for post-game shows, if you guys want to do a call-in today, okay, I'm setting a goal for 5 Super Chats. If we get to 5 Super Chats, you can look at the goal. It doesn't even have to be that goal. If we just get 5 Super Chats today, just 5 Super Chats, doesn't matter what the amount is, I will do call-ins. I will do call-ins today. And I will set up the Discord. I don't have the phones up and running yet, but I will get you guys on Discord, and we can do a post-game show and have you guys give your thoughts about whatever's on your mind in regards to the Phillies. So we'll be doing that, and that'll be really cool. So if we get to 5 Super Chats by the time the game is over, then we'll do call-ins. We will. It has to be by the time the final pitch is made. All right? So that is where we are at today. I like Luzardo. I think that he will fit in as a 5th starter. I do too. I think that it's worth the risk. Again, like, what are you losing? He is probably... I'd be shocked if Taijuan Walker is better than him. I mean, if Taijuan Walker is... I mean, that's a very, very low bar. But I'd be shocked if Tyler Phillips or Michael Mercado or somebody else makes the spot over him, because he'd have to be that bad. He would have to be that bad out there. What's going on, G Vintage? How are you, my friend? RB! Let's go, RB! What is going on? Philly Take with RB in the house, baby! Make sure you guys go like and subscribe to Philly Take with RB. Beautiful. So happy to see you. How's it going, RB? I think this is the opening day lineup just without Schwarber. The question is, where do you put Schwarber in the lineup? Again, that's a very valid question. And I want you guys to answer that for me down below, because with the way that I see it, I think that with the way that things go, I would try Trey at the leadoff spot. I would go at number 2. What I probably would do is I would go with Bryce, and then I would go to Baum, and then I would do Schwarber. That's what I would do. That's how I'm going to try it off this year. And Trey, the whole, we've been talking about the leash of Johan Rojas and how that leash can't be long this year. If Trey is struggling in the leadoff spot, I really do not want Rob Thompson to be like what he did 2 years ago and just continue to wait until June and July to just put him down in the lineup. I mean, during that season, if we really think about it, he was so bad. That was during the 2023 season, I'm sorry. He was so bad that he was benchable. He was worth putting on the bench in June. I remember that specifically. So, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Final score predictions. I know that it's spring training. I would like to hear your thoughts about that as well. Please talk to me and let me know how you guys feel about final score predictions for this game. All right, so let's go to our live stream. We're ready to get things started in just a few moments. We got another subscriber. We're on the road to 5,000, baby. We are on the road to 5,000. All right, as we mentioned before, the Phillies are taking on the Boston Red Sox. Dombrowski going up against his former ball club. Interesting. So we got in the leadoff spot for the Boston Red Sox. We'll get to their lineup first. We got Roman Anthony playing out in center field, batting in the leadoff spot. The Red Sox, before we even proceed and we talk about them a little bit further, they do not have they don't have any of their starters out there in the lineup today. But Roman Anthony is out there. You also have Christian Campbell playing out in left field, batting second. Marcelo Mayer is over at shortstop and will be batting third. And then you got Abraham Toro over at first base, batting for 34-28. That's football, Jeevan Hoots. Damn. That's football. That's not baseball. David Hamilton is playing over at second base and will be batting fifth. What's up, Jeevan Hoots? How are you doing? What's going on? PAS says 7-7 again. 34-28, dude. We'd be here forever. We would be here forever. Over at catcher, we got Sebi Zavala catching behind the plate, and he'll be batting sixth. Nick Sogard is over at third base. He'll be hitting seventh. Trace Thompson, it's the cousin of Klay Thompson, is DHing today, and will be batting eighth. Then you got Nate Eaton playing out in right field, and he will be batting ninth. All right, so again, for the Red Sox, they got Roman Anthony. I don't know why I can't read my own handwriting. I just can't. PAS is also here. What's going on, man? How are you? Appreciate you for coming on. Roman Anthony, Christian Campbell, Marcelo Mayer, Abraham Toro, David Hamilton, Sebi Zavala, Nick Sogard, Trace Thompson, and Nate Eaton. That is the starting nine for the Boston Red Sox. And for the Philadelphia Phillies, if I can speak today, the Phillies will have Trey, they'll have Bryce, they'll have Bohm, Castellanos, Kepler, Realmuto, Stott, Marsh, and Rojas. Pretty similar lineup to what they're probably going to be running during the regular season. They have Jesus Luzardo on the mound. Garrett Crochet is going to be getting the start today for the Boston Red Sox. Crochet, the one thing that I want to see from the offense today, from these first 9 hitters, is patience. Patience at the plate. Garrett Crochet throws a lot of strikes, and he's able to get hitters off balance when he's ahead in the count. So the one thing that we struggled with last year was we did not take pitchers out of the game. And how do you take them out? You foul off pitches. You see pitches. And the third time around, even though they're not probably going to get 3 times batting around the lineup, maybe they will. Third time around, hopefully we can smack them. And that sort of is what I want to see today. That's really what I want to see throughout this whole entire year, is how can we try to find a way to take pitchers out of their game. If they leave one hanging over the middle, take advantage of it, do what you got to do. But you got to see pitches. You really do. We're at Baycare Ballpark. It is a picture-perfect day out in Florida, man. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Again, Jesus Luzardo is on the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, so here we are. We got our little scoreboard up and running. Roman Anthony will be batting in the leadoff spot. The Phillies are in their regular pinstripes. It's the white and red pinstripes with the red baseball cap and the white P going across the top of the hat. Okay. Luzardo last year, as we mentioned, 12 starts, had a 3-6 record. He went 66 2/3 of an inning and had a 5 ERA, 22 walks, and he also had 58 strikeouts. He's wearing his glasses. First pitch, ground ball back up the middle, and it's shuffled by the second baseman. Stott, throw over to first, and Harper digs it out. Well, they took a little bit of time to cut to the next camera, so it was a ground ball over towards second base and a good play for out number 1. There we go. I got a lot of things going. No problem. 1 out and the pitch, and there's a 97-mile-per-hour sinker that swung on and missed. Good. Love to see the heat. Throw right at the knees, too, to Campbell. 0-1 pitch. That's a foul ball. Another 97-mile-per-hour four-seamer. We got 30 concurrent viewers on here watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And again, at the end of this, if we get to 5 super chats, we will be doing call-ins. 0-2, and that is slapped foul towards the third base side. Phillies defensively today have JT catching behind the plate. They got Bryce at first, Stott at second, Bohm at third, and Trey at short. 0-2 delivery, and there's a foul ball. And then in the outfield, it'll be Kepler in left, Marsh in center, and Castellanos playing out in right field. And Johan Rojas is DHing. No balls and 2 strikes. Let's see those Phillies emojis in the chat. Come on. Let's go. I need to see y'all wake up in the chat. Where's my members at? 0-2 pitch. And that misses low for a ball. It's 75 degrees there, dude. I wish I was there. That is like, it is a gorgeous day over there. Next year we're going to go to some spring training games. 1-2 delivery. Check swing. No appeal. He went around. Cheers in the chat. Good slider by Jesus Luzardo. And Campbell thought that he was going to get a fastball, so he was guessing. Marcelo Mayer is going to step up to the plate. And the pitch nets up high for a ball. It's too hot. 75? Oof. That's gorgeous. It's too hot. I like the sound of 75. Well, maybe the humidity is bad. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards shortstop. The throw is a little bit high over to first, but it is in time, and the inning is over. All right, so we played 1 inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies, defensively speaking. And we go to the bottom of the first. Love what I saw from Luzardo in that inning. Attacking the strike zone, using just the fastball and the slider, and the all-speed pitches looked really good. The humidity, says Justin. There we go. There's our new emotes. Shout out to Scott for making some of these emotes, man. Feels like 90 over there. Jesus Luzardo is the best eyewear for a Phillies pitcher since J.D. Hammer, says Tim Kelly. I love it. All right, bottom of the first, we got Trey, we got Bryce, we got Alec Bohm, we got Castellanos, Kepler, Real Muto, Stott, Marsh, and Rojas. And folks, if you are just tuning in, I want to know, okay, what would your starting 5 rotation for the Philadelphia Phillies look like? Like, in specific order. Are you going with Wheeler? Are you going with Wheeler 1, Nola 2, Ranger 3, Sanchez 4, and Luzardo 5? You could also do Wheeler 1, Nola 2, Sanchez 3, Ranger 4, and Luzardo 5. Who would it be? Give me a specific order of what your starting 5 rotation would be. You're clutch for broadcasting these play-by-plays. Dude, I appreciate you, man. We've been on here almost every single day. I actually will not be on tomorrow. I'm going to go see my aunt tonight after this game is done. She probably doesn't know. I don't know. She's tuning in. Don't say anything. But, yeah. I just realized that. Oh, man. Oh, boy. The pitch, and that's taken up high for a ball. Wow. Oh, boy. That's one way to spoil something. Don't say anything, though. If she's tuning in, she's tuning in. She saw it. 1 ball, no strikes. Garrett Crochet is on the mound. David Archer is here. What's going on? The next pitch, Nets fouled away. It was called a ball. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Garrett Crochet. Sam says that he would go with Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez, Luzardo, and Suarez in that order. 2-1. Swing and a miss. We got 34 concurrent viewers. Hit that like button, man. Our goal is to get to 5 super chats, and then we will do a call-in for our post-game show. 2-2 delivery, swing and a miss. And Garrett Crochet, he was down in the count 2-0 and was able to win the battle and strike out Trey Turner. Now it's Bryce Harper coming up to bat. Let's go. Let's see those new Bryce Harper emotes. Let's see those new Harper emotes in the chat. Come on. And by the way, memberships, folks, $2.99 a month. Even if you pay for a membership, that does count in my book as a super chat. There's those Bryce Harper emotes. Those are so sick, dude. 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss. Got a cutter at 93 at the knees. Harper rocking the sunglasses. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. 0-1 pitch, or 0-2 pitch, excuse me, and it's dribbled foul. Red Sox today defensively, they got Sebi Zavala catching. They got Garrett Crochet on the bump. Abraham Toro's at first. David Hamilton's in second. Nick Sogard's at third. And Marcelo Mayer is out at shortstop. The pitch, line drive, base hit for Bryce Harper, out to right field, and a 1-out single for Bryce. That's how you do it, Bryce. He got a fastball right down Broadway and belted it out over to right field past the second baseman towards that right side. Love it. Now Bohm is up to bat. The first pitch he sees, fly ball hit out over towards right field. It's carrying. It's going back, but it is caught just in front of the warning track. He got a pitch right down the middle and was just a little bit early on it, even though he made solid contact. And there's 2 away as he lines out to right. Here comes Castellanos into the box. We also got Casty emotes. First pitch, and he swings at it, and he fouls it off. There's the babies. There's the yeah babies. Scott made those. Shout out to him. Crochet gets set at the letters, kicks, fires, and another cutter that swung on and missed. Castellanos already 1 for 5 during spring training. Had 154 hits and 606 at-bats last year. 0-2 pitch, good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Castellanos as he swings and chases after a high pitch. The haircut looks good, but that swing did not look good. And we go to the top of the second, no score at a Baycare ballpark. There's those new Casty emotes. Beautiful. The more members we get, folks, the more emotes we get. So I'm hoping that this year, if we can somehow find a way to get like 30 emotes, that'd be beautiful. That'd be absolutely awesome. Hit the thumbs up button. My name is Jason Joseph. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, I go by JJ on here. You can call me Jason. Just don't call me Just don't call me late to dinner, as my Zadie would say. So we go to the top of the second inning. No score out at Baycare Ballpark. Memberships. Where are the memberships? This is the link. All right, copy and paste this. Tell your friends, tell your family members, wake up everybody around you and tell them that this is how you become a member. It's only $2.99. Our goal is to get to 5 super chats today. And if we get to 5, we will be doing a post-game show with call-ins. with the call-ins. We're still doing a post-game show, but we're doing call-ins. So we have to get 5 super chats or 5 members or a combination of both. That's what goes on. Just got word that Bill Belichick and North Carolina will be featured on Hard Knocks offseason, according to Front Office Sports. NFL Films was not able to find an NFL team interested. Really? That's wild. The pitch on the way, and that's taken for a called strike. Luzardo is back out there for his second frame. 0-1, swing and a miss. Got a change up at 88 that Toro chased after. Charge! I know that we're not. I just realized, we're not batting, but that's okay. 0-2, and that's high and away for a ball. It's all right. I want to wake up the chat. Get active. 1-2, grounder, rolled over towards third base. Bohm shuffles his feet, picks up the baseball, throws across the diamond, and 1 away in inning number 2. Toro grounds out over to third, and David Hamilton will step into the box. The windup and the pitch from Luzardo, and that's taken for a strike. Red Sox are in their red tops, gray bottoms. David Hamilton with 2 runs and an RBI and a .300 average so far during spring training. Lays off the slider, and that misses outside for ball 1. One pitch. And there is a fly ball that's popped up over towards shallow center field. Turner gets under it in his sunglasses and will make the catch for the second out of the inning. Phillies will have Kepler, Realmuto, and Stott due up in the lineup. Let's go, baby. Sebi Zavala will step into the box. He's 0 for 3 during spring training so far and has struck out once. Continue to like and subscribe. The pitch, swing and a miss. If we get to 5 super chats, we will be doing live call-ins for this afternoon's post-game show. That also includes members. If we get new members, that also counts. 0-1, swing and a miss. 2 outs, nobody on. No balls, 2 strikes. Luzardo wheeling and dealing so far. Throws the next pitch way up high and away. Came in 96. He's throwing some gas out there. Any predictions how the White Sox will do? 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Well, the Red Sox not doing well so far. But the Philadelphia Phillies in cruise control with Jesus Luzardo as he gets a little standing ovation from the crowd. And we go into the bottom of the second. No score at a Baycare ballpark. Where's the chairs in the chat? Well, I said I don't. You probably didn't hear this, but I said it like 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. If they won 81 games, the White Sox in 2021, and they won 61 in 2022, and they won 61 in 2023, and they won 41 in 2024, I expect them to get 21 wins this year and 1 win next year. 1 win. Can you imagine with the rate that they're going at? Nobody talks about it. but it's the truth. So, I see the trend. I do. So, that's where I am. Like, subscribe, and hit those bell icons, man. If I don't read your super chats, or sorry, if I don't read your super chats, I'm a bad human being. If I don't read all your chats, don't take offense to it. There's a lot of chats flying by. Kepler's going to lead off the bottom of the second. He's playing out in left field today for the Phils. And it's JT who's catching behind the plate. He's in the on-deck circle. First pitch to Kepler. And that's taken inside for a ball. Crochet had 13 pitches in the first and throws the next pitch downstairs for ball two. Kepler got to face Crochet a couple of times last year. Two former rivals. Kepler, of course, was on the Twins. Crochet on the White Sox. 2-0. That misses inside and high. And it's a 3-0 count to Max Kepler. Charge! Kepler so far 1 for 5 during spring training with a run scored and 3 RBI. And he takes the next pitch. It's a cutter at the knees at 89. Wanted to go to first, and he couldn't. 3-1 pitch. It's fouled away. And what was a 3-0 count is now a full count. There's Topper. Big things to expect from him this year. A lot of things hopefully will go well this year, hopefully. 3-2 pitch, ground ball. It's chopped over towards the first base side. And the flip over towards Crochet, who has to cover the bag, is in time. And there is the first out of the bottom of the second. Where are y'all tapping in from? Where are you tuning in from? JT is in the box. Chokes up on the bat just a little bit like he usually does and stares at the pitch that misses low for a ball. Mercado's getting warmed up in the bullpen already. And the 1-0. That misses downstairs for ball two. George! Like that. See, that takes a little bit more effort for me to do. Did that scare you? Good, because you guys got to wake up. 2-0 pitch. That's taken for a strike. It takes more energy for me to do that. 2-1. That misses inside and low for ball three. Three-one pitch, and that misses inside for ball four. Nice job. Good job by JT. Wish that Kepler got on with a walk. Wake him up, baby. Wake him up. Let's get the chat going. 1 out. And Bryson Stott comes up and looks at a cutter that misses down low for a ball. Stott 2 for 4 so far during spring training. One 0 pitch, and that misses inside. Just got word that Joel Embiid is out for tomorrow. Are any of you shocked? Paul Hudrick, Keith Pompey, Kai Carlin, Noah Levick, Kyle Neubeck, Sam DiGiovanni, all just reported that. Are we getting those babies ready? The Let's Go babies. We got to get them ready. If we score some runs, put the baby emojis. 2-0 pitch. That misses up high for ball 3. If we get to 5 super chats, folks, we will be doing call-ins for today's post-game show. 3-0 pitch. That just misses inside. And back-to-back walks for the Phils. There we go. So, Phillies have 2 runners on with 1 out. I played the wrong one. I knew that was going to happen. And now Brandon Marsh is going to come on up to the plate. Where are the babies at? There they are. All right, first pitch to Marsh, and Crochet just cannot find the strike zone. He misses it down low and away for a ball. Stafford is back on the Rams. 1-0 pitch, and that misses inside for ball 2. Somebody was telling me, and I forget who it was, they said, Garrett Crochet, if he gets behind a little bit in the second inning, he could dominate the first and then just fall a little bit behind in the second on batters. That's what he's done every single count here. The pitch, and that's taken for a strike. Marsh in the box, 31 pitches for Crochet. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Giants are now shifting their interest to Aaron Rodgers. 2-2 pitch. And that misses outside for ball 3. Are they going to challenge this with the ABS system? Marsh doesn't step back into the box. They are. That's a strike. He's out. He's out. And he is. Good pitch. So Marsh does strike out looking, and there's 2 down. All right, here comes Yohan Rojas to the plate. Had a 2-run homer in yesterday afternoon's game, and looks at a cutter that is low. Rojas 2 for 7 in spring training so far. 1-0 pitch, and that hits 98 on the outside edge of the knees. We only have 32 likes, and we got 48 people watching. That is fraudulent behavior, folks. 1-1, and that is a foul ball. Crochet last year had a strikeout per 9 inning ratio of 12.88 with a minimum of 140 innings. 1-2 to Rojas, and Rojas fights it off and stays alive. If you were to make the starting 5 rotation for the Phillies, who would be your top 5 starters. 1 through 5. 1 through 5. In order. 1-2 pitch to Rojas, and he chops it foul. Just got word that the Rams and Matt Stafford are finalizing a deal to keep him in Los Angeles. JT's at second. Stott's at first. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. 1-2 pitch. And it's high, but check swing. They appeal and they say no swing. Ohtani's returning tonight. 2-2 delivery to Rojas, and that's off the plate for ball 3. They're going to challenge it, though. That's outside. They're like, well, let's challenge it once. We got the call right. That's outside. It's half an inch off the plate. Payoff pitch coming up in just a few moments. Crochet gets set at the letters, the 3-2 on the way. That misses outside. Check swing, though. Did he go? And they appeal and say no swing. All right, bases loaded for the Phils. And coming up to bat is Trey Turner. This is a huge at-bat here for him. Let's go. Let's see Trey Turner emotes in the chat. Got a pitch and change. All right, we got a pitch and change. Again, just a reminder, we will not be on tomorrow. That was a great at-bat by Rojas, too. It was. So JT's at third, Stott's at second, and Rojas is over at first. And the Phillies looking to try to get on the board with the bases loaded, and Trey Turner's going to come up. But before that, Garrett Crochet comes out of the game. And we have a new pitcher coming in for Boston. Today is February 28th, folks. We are less than a month away from opening day. Isn't that sick? I think it's awesome. I'm so excited for opening day. I'm so excited, man. David says that my starting 5 would be Wheeler, Noah, Sanchez, Suarez. Wheeler, Noah, Sanchez, Suarez, and Luzardo in that order. Kamel says Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez, Suarez, and Luzardo, but I'd be fine of Sanchez ahead of Nola. Interesting. For those of you that are just tuning in, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We got an Eagle at this game. So they are just coming back from a break. Phillies money line was at plus 130. All right, so here comes Turner into the box. First pitch he sees, he takes it for a ball. Wasn't what he did in the first at-bat. The guy that's on the mound, his name is Christopher Troy. 1-0 pitch, way up high for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Trey Turner. Troy gets set just below the letters, kicks, fires, and Turner fouls it back towards the screen. What's Trey Turner's batting average going to be this year? I'm going to go with 285. I'll be very nice to Trey. 2-1 to Turner, swing on the miss. I think this year he's going to have his best year as a Philly. I'm being very optimistic. It was a 2-0 count, and the count is tied up at 2. Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. The pitch to Turner. Foul ball. He got a pitch right down the middle, but he got a piece of it. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 2 outs. Bottom of the second. 2-2 to Turner. Swing and a miss. He strikes out on a cutter, and the inning is over. Christopher Troy comes in, gets the job done. That's the second strikeout today for Trey, and we go to the top of the third. Darn it. Darn it. I really wanted them to come through there. Folks, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. We got 54 people watching and only 36 likes. Again, if we get to 5 super chats today, we will be doing call-ins for our post-game show. I can't read all of your super chats. I can't read all of your chats. So if you have something that you do want to say, feel free to super chat. Then I will make sure that I read it. We're going to the top of the third. Sogard, Thompson, and Eaton are due up in the order. I wanted Trey to just be a little bit more, I don't know, patient during that at bat. Thought that he got ahead of himself. He fouled off a couple pitches. It was just, maybe patient wasn't the right word. Wanted this timing to be a little bit better on that last swing. Now the question is, will Luzardo go back out there for the third? No, but great day for him. 2 innings, 2 strikeouts, had 2 1-2-3 innings. And Sogard is going to step into the box. It'll be Nick Sogard. Michael Mercado will come on in relief. Michael Mercado. Great outing, though, from Luzardo. The fastball reached 97 to 98 miles per hour. That's like what it topped off as. Slider looked really good. Hopefully it's a sign of good things to come this year. Sogard will step up to the plate. And the first pitch is taken for a ball. Just threw 20 pitches. 1-0. That's high and away for ball 2. Mercado throwing at 98. The thing about Michael Mercado is that he throws fast, but he just doesn't have that out pitch. 2-0. That's a curveball that he throws that misses outside. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. 3-0 pitch, 4 pitches, and it's a walk. Sogard gets aboard. Mets have a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the second against the Washington Nationals. Lindor's 1 for 2. Pete Alonso hit a homer. Tyrone Taylor had a 2-run single. And Brandon Sproat did good in his first 2 innings. The pitch to Trace Thompson is in there for a strike. Thompson swings and misses at the next pitch. He tried to whack it, and it was way too late. 0-2. And that's a foul ball. Trace Thompson, the younger brother of Klay Thompson. Obviously an NBA player who's had a lot of success. 0-2. And that's taken down low for a ball. Of course, their father, Michael Thompson, played for the Lakers. Had a great career. 1-2 pitch. That's taken up high for ball 2. Top of the third. A runner on over at first. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. A 97-mile-per-hour fastball that just whizzed on by Trace Thompson. Chairs in the chat. Siéntate. Juan Soto just hit his second homer of spring training as well. Today. They screwed up. They said that Juan Soto had the 2-run homer. First they said that it was Alonso who had the 2-run homer, and that it was Tyrone Taylor who had the 2-run single. It was Luis Torrens. They just changed it. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. How do I become a member, JJ? It's $2.99 a month. If you want to get access to all these cool emotes, it's just $2.99, man. We want to get more members. The more members we get, the more emotes we get. And here's the link. Posting it right now. 2 balls, no strikes to Eaton. And the next pitch he sees is taken for ball 3. 50 viewers, 37 likes. Keep them coming, man. 3-0 pitch. And that misses outside for ball 4. So that's 2 batters that Michael Mercado has walked on 4 pitches. And we head back to the top of the order. Aoyagi is getting warmed up in the Phillies bullpen. That's cool. Please tell me if I'm saying any of these names wrong. The pitch from Mercado, it's a curveball that's way outside. I've been saying I'm done with the experience, and I'm going to keep saying it. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Hopefully he gets himself out of this jam. In 2024 at AAA, he had a 2.07 ERA, 69 2/3 of an inning he pitched. He had 64 strikeouts and 35 walks allowed. And the pitch, and that is taken just a bit outside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Mercado gets set the letters and fires a 98-mile-per-hour pitch that's fouled back towards the screen. The Braves had the bases loaded in the top of the third, and they lead at 1-0 against the Marlins. Two balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Mercado, get out of this. The pitch, and that's in the dirt. And the count is now full. I would have went fastball there. But he decided to go with breaking ball. It's too many walks. I've been saying that. 3-2 pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for ball 4. And the bases are loaded. So he walks the bases loaded. after Luzardo pitches 2 clean innings. And Christian Campbell's coming up. "35 walks in almost 70 innings in AAA last year. The pitch from Mercado, and he throws a strike that catches the outer third of the zone. Last year, he had a 9 ERA for the Phils. He went 13 innings. He had 9 walks, and he had 10 strikeouts. And he started in 2 games. Next pitch, and now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery. And it's a foul ball. It was a cutter that's fouled away. Again, has a nice four-seamer, but guess what? In today's baseball game, you got to have other pitches besides just your fastball. He's thrown the four-seamer 50% of the time today, the curveball at 18%, and the cutter at 27%. 1-2, there's a foul ball. I missed the other pitch, but that was at 5%. Keep liking and keep subscribing to the Christian Campbell. Shares in the chat. But honestly, I say all of that, and I know that it's spring training, but it is spring training. And so, in some ways, some of these managers do that, and guess what? You got to try to find a way to come through. As bad as that situation sounds, there is going to be a situation like that at some point. What is and that's way outside for ball 2? Two balls, no strikes. The next pitch, fouled off. How many All-Stars do the Philadelphia Phillies have this year? I'm going with 5. I think we got 5 All-Stars this year. 2-1 pitch. That's just a little bit low. That's a 3-1 count. And they're going to challenge it. It's low. Not by much, though. It's less than half an inch off the plate. Larry says 3. Three-one pitch, and that's a called strike, and Mayer's going to challenge this. I thought that looked a little bit low. Let's see. That is low. That's low, and that's going to walk in a run. So 4 walks in the inning. Sogard will score. Eaton goes over to third. Over at second base, it'll be Anthony. And it's an RBI walk for Mayer. How many All-Stars do the Phillies have this year? Larry says Harper, Stott, and Wheeler. Harper, Stott, and Wheeler. Yes. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. The pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Eaton will easily score. Right behind him is Anthony. And it's a 3-0 ball game as King surrenders a 2-run single to Abraham Toro. Gave up a hanging slider. That thing was drilled out to right. How many All-Stars do the Phillies have this year? It's a legitimate question. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The pitch, and that's taken outside and high for ball one. David Hamilton flied out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 pitch that misses outside for ball two. I think this year, if it were me, my All-Stars, I'm going with Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, Alec Bohm, Zach Wheeler, and Aaron Nola. Maybe Bryson Stott. So that's 6. 2 balls, no strikes in the next pitch, and that's taken for ball 3. King comes set, fires, and throws the next pitch that's down low for ball 4. And the bases are reloaded. And Caleb Cotham is going to go have a conversation. Scoreboard's not updating, but it is currently 3-0 Boston with the bases loaded. And Charles King from Coppell, Texas, is pitching. Who's Charles King, JJ? Charles King was born the year I was born. January 6th, though. Zavala is going to step into the box. And the pitch, and that's taken for a ball. One-0 pitch, ground ball, foul ball towards the third base side. You think JT's going to make the All-Star game this year? He might. I just don't know if he's going to play every day at catcher. I don't. 1-1 delivery, a slider that swung on and missed. And the count is 1-2. If we get 5 super chats, we will have a post-game show with phone calls from you guys. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And the inning is finally over. Chairs in the chat. All right, bottom of the third coming up. Phillies down 3-0 to the Boston Red Sox. Twins now have a 5-0 lead against the Baltimore Orioles. Wow. We just got word from Jeff McLean that the NFL has released restricted free agents tendered numbers, which would apply to Isaiah Rodgers and Britton Covey. For players who have completed 3 accrued seasons, 1 year salary of at least $3,263,000. There's a 1 year salary of at least $3,406,000 or 110% of 2024, paragraph 5 salary, which is greater. There's all these rules. It's wild. I'll have to take a look at this. All right, chat. We got, how many people on here? We got 54 people tuning on in. We got y'all rocking with us. We got 44 likes on here as well. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We haven't gained one subscriber today. We got to get one. We got to get one, man. We got to get one. They have a live Q&A with Cole Hamels and Tom McCarthy after the game on March 13th. That's pretty cool. Science. What's going on, Science Project? How are you? Turner struck out with the bases loaded to end the top of the second, which seems like it was eons ago. So Bryce Harper is going to step up to the plate, and he tries to take a hack at the first pitch, and he misses pretty badly. Can we get to 200 likes? And will we have a post-game show with call-ins? The only way we do that is if we get 5 super chats. 0-1 swinging a miss on a pitch that was heading into the dirt and spelled nothing but trouble. Harper wearing the white batting gloves. 0-2. And he takes a slider that's in the dirt again. That's just picked up another run. Come on, Bryce. Let's see Bryce Harper emotes in the chat. I need y'all to get active. 1-2. That misses high and away for ball 2. Where's those emotes at? 2 balls, 2 strikes to Harper. Christopher Troy is still on the hill. Gets set and fires, and the next pitch is taken high and inside for ball 3. And that'll make the count now 3-2. Come on, Bryce. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He strikes out on a four-seamer that was just above the zone. There's a subscriber. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll ring the bell for that. Back-to-back strikeouts for Christopher Troy. Came right to the letters. Bohm in the box. Stares at a four-seamer that's just a hair low. The Toronto Raptors just waived P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker. Boy, do I miss him as a Sixer. Not. 1-0. That's high for ball 2. We paid him way too much money. 3 years, $37 million for another 37-year-old player 2 years ago. 2-0. And that misses high for ball 3. Alec Bohm is in the batter's box. Let's get a base runner here, Phils. Red lights all the way. 3-0 pitch. High for ball 4. Good. Come on, shake and bake. Wake 'em up. Wake up the bats. Wake up those bats. Continue to like and subscribe as well. My name is Jason. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I go on for Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, and Eagles football on this channel. We're going to be doing a lot of baseball, though, this year. The first pitch to Castellanos, and he stares at the pitch that's way above the strike zone for ball 1. Let's go, Phillies. Castellanos in the box. The 1-0. And it's a curveball that he stares on the outside edge for strike one. Last year, Nick Castellanos only hit .254 with 23 homers and 86 RBI. 1-1 to Casty. That one misses inside and low for ball two. The stream is 96 minutes old, so the game is about an hour. It's been an hour so far. Bohm leads off over at first. 2-1 pitch on the way, and Castellanos dribbles it foul. How many games will the Phillies win this year? 92 is what I'm going to say. 92 for me. They'll finish third. The pitch to Castellanos. He pops it up over towards the first base side in foul territory. First baseman does get under it, and he'll make the catch. And there is out number 2. Abraham Toro caught it right in front of the net. And Casty fouls out to first. And now it's Max Kepler coming up. Where are you going to be on opening day? First pitch to Kepler. He swings and misses at a cutter. Hopefully y'all will be here, but if you're not going to be here, are you guys going to the game? John asked me last night if I was going to the game, and I didn't realize it during the moment. I'm not going to the game on opening day. 0-1 pitch. That misses outside and a little bit high for a ball. I'm honestly not really going to go to too many games this year because I really want to take this channel to another level. I just do. I'll go to a couple, but I'm really trying to get us to 10,000 at the very least. 1-1 pitch, and that misses high for ball two. I really want us to get to 15,000, and that's why we're going to be doing the Sunday night games, and we're doing the post-game shows. We're going to cut more shorts. It's really going to be a busy, busy year for us. 2-1. That's outside for ball three to Max Kepler. Luzardo got the start today for the Phillies. Pitch 2, 1, 2, 3 innings. 3-1, and it catches the outer third of the zone. And it's a full count. Charge! The payoff pitch from Troy. That misses outside, and Kepler with a good eye gets on with a walk, and the tying run is coming up to the plate. Make some noise, baby. And Cora's going to make a pitching change. All right. Let's get on. Let's go. And that was a great charge. Good. Good. I like it. See, I gotta build up the energy. Do it as the game goes on. That's usually like what I do. I usually start off a little bit flat, and then as the game goes on, we build. We build. It's usually what happens. JT's coming up. We got a pitch and change, though. 49 concurrent viewers. This is a great time to like this channel and a good time to subscribe. This is a good time for that. I'll say it again. If we do get to 5 Super Chats, guys, we will be doing call-ins today. If we don't get to 5 Super Chats, then we won't be doing call-ins. If you guys want to become a member, that is also equivalent to a super chat. It's $2.99 a month. You see those emotes that Scott's posting in the chat? The babies, the yeah babies, and the let's go Phillies, and the little play-by-play with JJ emote right there. That's what you guys get for $2.99 a month. I'm also going to try to do some more giveaways this year, too. $75 degrees, but yet Justin says in Florida it feels like it's 90 because of the humidity. Even though it looks so beautiful, winter just totally changes things here up in the Northeast. JT's up to bat. First pitch to Realmuto. Fastball taken right down the pike for strike one. Be so great for him to come on through. There's the link for the memberships. 0-1 pitch. Line drive it out over to center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner from second's going to go on over to third and come on in the score. And it's a 3-1 game as Bohm comes in and JT gets an RBI single. Fastball right down the middle. Kepler stopped at second. And the tying runs at first. Here comes Bryson Stott, and the first pitch he sees is a fastball taken at the knees for strike one. Stott did walk in the second inning. Finally, the Phillies on the board. 0-1 pitch. Check swing, he went around, didn't even have to appeal. It was a 98-mile-per-hour pitch. The guy that's on the mound for Boston, his name is Zach Bryant. He's 26 years old from Daytona Beach, Florida. 6 feet 1 inch tall, 210 pounds as well. Is he related to Chris Bryant? I don't think so. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. 0-2, and that misses outside for ball 1. I loved that swing from JT. He's been having a good spring training so far. He's been doing well. Bryant's going to step off the rubber for just a quick second. And he'll get readjusted. And actually a pitch clock violation is called, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on the way to Stott. Foul ball back over towards the screen. You know, the one thing that we talked a lot about last year is that there was a conversation that Kevin Long had with the broadcast crew in spring training, and he said that he wants Stott to be more aggressive. So far in spring training, I've seen him do a better job with 2 strikes. 2-2. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. It's carrying. It's going back over towards the track, and it is caught right at the wall for out number 3. Bryson Stott squints as he just missed an extra base hit, and that thing was carrying. It just carried into the glove, though, of the right fielder, Nate Eaton, and the inning is over. The Phillies do, however, get a run back on an RBI single by JT Realmuto, and we go to the 4th. It's 3-1 Boston. Man. Blanca's here. What's up, Blanca? How are you, Blanca? What's going on? We got 50 concurrent viewers. Tell your friends. Tell your family members and tell them to like and subscribe to the channel. All right. I'm going to ask you a hypothetical question here. I don't know if you're going to be ready for this. We're building an all-time Phillies team. Okay? We're building an all-time Philadelphia Phillies team. I'll go with starting rotation first. 1 through 5. Who is on your all-time 1 through 5 starting rotation? Number 1 for me is Steve Carlton. Number 2 for me is Curt Schilling. Number 3 is Roy Halladay. 4 is Cole Hamels. And 5 is Zach Wheeler. That's my starting rotation. What's your all-time starting 5? We go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Aoyagi. And the first pitch, Nat's taken outside for a ball. Sidearm pitcher, pitched with the Hanshin Tigers in 2024. Had a 2-3 record and a 3.69 ERA as the 1-0 pitch nearly hit Sogard. Oof. Jason says your rotation is way too biased. Well, who would your rotation be? I asked you. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards center field. It's carrying. It's going back over towards the track. It's off the top of the wall. Marsh does play it on a bounce. And the throw over the second base. It's a stand-up double. Carlton, Roberts, Halladay, Schilling, and Hamels. Interesting. I like that rotation, says Lori. Wouldn't change a thing. Well, according to somebody, I sounded very biased. I think it's a good rotation. That's my all-time rotation. I think it's a good one. Taijuan Walker, Sean O'Sullivan, Chad Durbin, Vance Worley, Brett Oberholzer. You're missing Vince Velasquez. 1 ball, no strikes to Trace Thompson. 2 homers and 3 RBI. Robin Roberts was a good one. Grover Cleveland is good. Chris Short, underrated. Underrated in this rotation. But yeah, Chris Short's good. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the 4th, a runner on over at second. Two-zero pitch on the way, and there's a line drive base hit out over to center field. And we have runners now over at the corners. So Sogard got on with a double. And Trace Thompson singles. And there's still nobody out. Jacob says, yo, bro, I'm a Guardians fan. What's going on, man? How are you? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. We go on for every single spring training game for the Phils. We also do Sixers basketball and Eagles football. Eaton in the box. The pitch, and that's taken outside. I don't know. Zach Wheeler, come on now. What do you mean, Zach Wheeler, come on now? Zach Wheeler finished in the Cy Young Award in the top 5 like 2 times. What do you mean, come on now? 1-0 pitch, and that's taken down low for ball 2. Zach Wheeler is at least a top 10 pitcher that the Phillies have had in their rotation. At least top 10. 2-0 pitch. And that's taken way outside for ball 3. Alexander should be on every list. People just don't know him because it was so long ago. That's true. We're talking about all time. We're not saying that he's pitching today either. So, yeah, you're right. 3-0 pitch, and that just misses inside for ball 4. I have no clue. How many games did they win, man? So bases loaded, and Caleb Cotham's going to go out there again to talk things over with Aoyagi. Please tell me if I'm saying his name wrong. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, folks. So we have a timeout called. Caleb Cotham is going out there for a mound visit. This is like the first time I've seen Caleb Cotham go out there 2 times in a spring training game. Zach Wheeler was nowhere near a top 10 pitcher of... We're talking about the Phillies all-time team, not top 10 all-time. We're saying Phillies top 10 pitchers. We're not saying Major League Baseball. What are you smoking? No wonder why you think I'm being biased. Because I said Phillies top 10 pit. I said Phillies. If you were to start an all-time Phillies team, must have missed that. Who would be in your starting 5 rotation? All right, 1 ball, no strikes to Anthony. That's Roman Anthony. 1-0 pitch. That just misses. It's a curveball for ball 2. Aoyagi's getting He's getting lit up. Come on, man. Get out of this, dude. Get out of this inning, please. 2-0 pitch. That's down for ball 3. Jim Bunning is also in consideration. Yeah, sure. Three-0 pitch from Aoyagi, and that is a strike. That's finally at the knees. A strike, folks. Come on, this was another big offseason move that they made. 3-1 pitch on the way. And that is taken on the outside corner. It's another changeup at 89 miles per hour. Neil's laughing in the chat. Phillies are in their pinstripes. White and red pinstripes. The payoff pitch just misses. And the Red Sox walk in a run. And the bases still remain loaded with nobody out. And that makes it 4-1 Boston. Come on, man. Not been his day. Another pitcher warming up in the bullpen already. In the pitch. That's taken low for a ball. We're only in the top of the 4th. Christian Campbell is up to bat. He struck out twice in his first 2 at-bats. Aoyagi comes set at the belt and fires, and the pitch is fouled away. So now that we have our starting 5 developed, let's go to infielders by position. 1-1 pitch. And that misses inside for ball 2. First, second, third, and short. Two balls, 1 strike. The next pitch. That one just misses again for ball 3. Destiny says, I don't think Koyo is making the team. Come on, dude. I wanted him to make it. But it's not a good outing so far at all. 3-1, swing and a miss. Good sinker. It's not easy performing under these circumstances, man. But I hope he bounces back. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. All-time Phillies lineup. Howard at first. Utley's at short. Oh, Utley's at second. Rollins is at shortstop. Schmidt's at third. I'll get to the catcher and the outfielders. Okay, Lieberthal, Burrell, Whitey, and Abreu. Okay. 3-2 pitch. There's a foul ball. Infielders, though, it's Howard, Utley, J-Roll, and Jack. I'm going with Harper at first base. I am. I love Ryan Howard. He's my favorite player. I'll take Bryce Harper at first. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Chairs in the chat. Don't forget about Dalton, too, at catcher. Or JT. Lieberthal's good, though. Howard, Utley, Rollins, Michael, Jack, Schmidt. I'm taking Harper. I'll take Harper over Howard. Mike Lieberthal at catcher. Lieberthal's a good choice. 1-0. And that misses outside for ball. It's actually called a strike. They called it at the knees. Okay. 1 out, top of the fourth. Bases loaded. 1 out. 4-1 Red Sox. 1-1 delivery. That's low and away for ball 2. Jason would go with J-Roll, Chase, Howard, and Chooch. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chris Coast. Anybody? Continue to like and continue to subscribe. David says I'm putting Harper in right field. Well, he hasn't played right. He hasn't played in the outfield for most of his career here, so that's why I'm saying put him at first, because I don't think he's going back in the outfield. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and there is out number 2. Back-to-back strikeouts for Soyo. Good. There we go. And it's going to be the end of his day. Why? You're going to put in another pitcher with the bases loaded and with 2 outs. Let him get out of the inning. What are we doing? He just struck out 2 batters. Oh, his pitch count's high. His pitch count's high. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, man. If I don't get to all your chats, don't take it personally. That's what we're doing, though. All right. Outfielders for me. Who's in my outfield? Bobby Abreu. I put him in my outfield. That's tough. That's tough, man. What about Richie? I might do Richie. I'd put Richie in center. And then I guess I wouldn't say Pat Burrell. I'd go with what about Gary Maddox? I'll take Gary. Richie Ashburn. It's Whitey. Here we go. Top of the fourth. Pitch, so it's 2 balls, 1 strike. It was 1-2. They just reversed the last pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, ground ball hit over towards shortstop, and the flip over to second, and that is going to end the inning. So the Phillies do actually get out of the inning. They only give up a run on an RBI walk, and the Red Sox leave the bases loaded. It's wild. Center fielder Maddox, Ashburn, Vittorino. I don't know. Delahanty, Whitey, I was doing Harper, but since you say no, then I'll go with Chuck Line. No. This is your lineup. This is yours. I'm just saying that I'm not putting him. I'm putting Harper at first. I am, because Harper's primarily played first base, and I don't think he's going back to the outfield. I just don't. He's primarily played first base, and he still has what? We have him until 2033. Is that correct? 2032. So I just don't see him going back to the outfield. So don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Only 1 subscriber we've gotten today. That has to change. We got to get more people to like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Phillies trail 4-1. This is your lineup. I'm just saying that I wouldn't put him in my outfield, in my lineup, because he primarily plays first. Klein was a right fielder, but I think I could put him in left. It's fair. Closer. Closer of the team. Bradledge for me. I know it was just a 1 year, it's really a 2-year wonder, but Bradledge is my closer. And who's your manager? Closer and manager. Here comes Brandon Marsh to the plate. He stares at a ball that misses low and inside. Lidge, Tugger was my personal favorite. Denver says Charlie. Charlie's a good one. 1-0 pitch, and there's a foul ball. Anybody take Topper? Dallas Green. Another good one. Richard Fitz is going to be pitching. Pitched for the Worcester Red Sox last year in 2024. 1-1. There's a foul ball. Marsh struck out in the second. Hitting just 167 in spring training. He had a double off of a lefty yesterday. And the 1-2 pitch, and he goes golfing after a slider and swings and misses badly. Ozark. Danny Ozark. Danny Ozark was 85 when he died. I didn't know that. Larry says Gene Garber. Anybody want to take Pete McCannon as their head coach? The ball is one strike. And the next pitch, and there's a foul ball. Riney Sandberg. The ball is 2 strikes to Yohan Rojas, and the 0-2, swing and a miss. Got a sweeper on the outside edge. And there is out number 2. Joe Girardi, anybody? Yeah. He won't have a conversation with you. He didn't talk to Nick Castellanos once. So there you have it. Two outs, bottom of the 4th. And Trey Turner's up to bat. And here he comes. And the first pitch he sees is taken for a ball. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, I'm talking about manager. A second baseman? Yeah, he's a great player. I'm not taking him over Chase, though. Who's our DH? That's hard. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Who's our designated hitter? Bob Uecker. 1-2 pitch on the way. I thought it was strike 3. The pitcher did, and it was not. Jim Thome. Larry says Schwarber at DH. I like put Howard at DH and have Harper play first. I like that. I'll take that. Even though Howard was a very good defensive player. Science Project says Kyle Schwarber. The pitch, grounder, rolled over towards shortstop. Toss over to first in plenty of time. And the 4th inning comes to an end. We go to the 5th. Phillies down 4-1 to the Sox. Continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel as well. Pinch hitter off the bench, Dell Unser. What about Matt Stairs or Greg Dobbs? Greg Dobbs was such a great pinch hitter. Dell Unser, he's 80 years old now. Played from 68 to 82. He had 2 stints with the Phillies? Wow. I didn't know that. Howard could not bend over. How can you say Howard was a good defensive, he was a good fielder? Ryan Howard was a pretty good fielder, I thought. I always thought that I thought that his defense was underrated. Was he a great first baseman defensively? No. I guess like when I was a kid, I sort of thought about him as being a good defensive player, but that was because I was just used to it. So when you really think about it, I mean, Albert Pujols was just by far the best defensive player. This training needs to get better. How about Stairs as a pinch hitter? That's what I said. Howard had no range. Yeah. Oh, but JJ, he hustled. And he did, but he wasn't a good defensive player. Just like Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber Never good on defense. Did he give it his all? Oh, absolutely he did. The pitch on the way, and that's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. We start off the top of the fifth. Nobody out. 0-1 pitch. Popped up over towards the third base side. And Turner gets under it, and will make the catch. 1 up, 1 down. The pitch on the way, and that's taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the fifth, 1 out. The next pitch, that's outside, way outside for ball 2. How about everyone's all-time Minnesota Vikings team? Chris Carter at wide receiver. That's funny. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. We got 51 likes. We're halfway to 100. Let's keep them coming. It's now 2-2 with 1 out in the top of the fifth. Quas is on the hill for the Phils. Zavala's in the box. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The chairs. Give me some chairs in the chat. $2.99 a month is the memberships, man. It's $2.99 a month. If you guys want to come on for a post-game show, we're doing 5 super chats today in order for us to do it. You got to get to 5. If you don't want to do a post-game show, you don't have to donate. But if you want to come on, then do it. Get back to the channel. 1 ball, no strikes to Sogard. And the next pitch way outside for ball 2. There's the chairs. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch misses outside for ball 3. See, it looks great when people put the emotes in the chat. It looks so nice. It looks colorful. 3-0. There's a strike called at the knees. Quas comes set and delivers a 4-seamer. That's fouled back. Still in the top of the fifth. We've been live for 2 hours and 14 minutes. 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called at the knees. Another one. Let's go. Another chair. Another chair. Come sit down. All right. Nice. This is the link to become a member. Post that right now. Here it is. Right here. Final line today for Koyo Aoyagi. 2/3, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. This is interesting. I wanted to read this to you guys because I thought that for all of you actual sports fans, you know, those of you that don't just like watch baseball, those of you that watch hockey, football, and basketball, thought you'd be interested in hearing about this. NBA Central tweeted out today that Jimmy Butler is being sued. As Bryce Harper comes up to bat, he's being sued for failing to pay rent back in Miami. According to WPLG Local 10 News, he left the property damaged and allegedly changed the locks while denying the property owner access for inspections. The pitch, and that's taken for a strike. In the suit, 5-Star alleges that Butler stayed in the Miami Beach home 2 months past when his lease expired, which was back in August of 2024. 0-1 pitch is fouled away. He signed the lease initially in August of 2022, according to the lawsuit. And 5-Star said that the lease agreement stated that Butler would owe double the rent, and that would be $130,000 per month if he stayed past the agreed to term without written permission from the landlord. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Harper in the box, Fitz on the mound, and the 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Additionally, and this is according to NBA Central, or according to WPLG Local 10 News, the lawsuit alleges that Butler left the property in disrepair. Court documents allege that Butler caused $125,000 in damages, including mold issues, damaged drywall and flooring, an unmaintained pool, and a malfunctioning HVAC system. 1-2 pitch to Harper. Ground ball hit over towards the right side. Knocked down by the second baseman. Throw over to first. Off the line. And Harper is safe. So, he's being sued. Oh, but JJ, this guy gets paid millions of dollars. So what is $130,000 per month like for him? That's probably what some of y'all were thinking. I just think it's wild. I really do. I think it says a lot when you think about him being suspended, him sitting out for a little bit of time with Miami, wanting to get traded. It says a lot about his character. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball to Alec Bohm. Bohm walked in the third, and he also scored a run. 1-0, and he taps it foul. He was on suspension with no cash coming in, says Science Project. Yeah, it's true. 1-1, and that misses down for ball 2. Continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel as well. We're on our way to 4,900 subscribers. Keep subbing. 2-1, and that misses inside for ball 3. We also got word that Albert Pujols is going to manage the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic next year. So congratulations to Albert Pujols. Three-one delivery to Bohm, swing and a miss. That was ball 4, man. Swung on a slider that was way in the dirt. Jeez, come on. Three balls, 2 strikes. And time is called. Harper got on over at first base. And so I think they called it an E4. No, they rolled it as an infield single. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Got another sweeper that was in the zone. And Bohm strikes out swinging. Bohm lined out to right. Walked his last time up and didn't have a good at-bat there. WWE is now going to be streaming on Tubi. Here comes Castellanos. He fouls off a sweeper. Anybody watch WWE? Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and continue to subscribe to the channel as well. No balls, one strike to Castellanos. The pitch, another swing and a miss. Nobody can catch that sweeper that Fitz is throwing. That's how you beat the Phillies, man. Richard Fitz is just doing everything right. He's throwing sweepers. No fastballs. 0-2 on the way. Another sweeper. And Castellanos lays it off. They're putting their developmental Evolve show on Tubi. You stream WWE watch-alongs? That's cool. 1-2 to Castellanos. Ground ball into the hole into left field for a base hit. And the tying run is coming up to the plate as Harper stops at second and Casty gets aboard. Let's go. All right. Let's continue to build on this rally. Where are those emotes coming? Come on. Wake them up. Charge! That wasn't as good. I wasn't really paying attention. I was waiting for a yawn to come. I sound like I'm making excuses like Ben Simmons. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. And Kepler steps into the box. I'll redeem myself. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will redeem myself. Kepler walked in the 3rd. Let's go, Max. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. It's carrying, and it's going to be caught right by the left fielder in front of the warning track for out number 2. It sort of took him by surprise. Thought maybe there was a chance it was going to head into the gap, and the left fielder, Christian Campbell, able to track it down. Almost turned over the wrong shoulder, but he just got there, and that is out number 2. And Kepler is out. And there's 2 away. And JT is coming up. First pitch to Realmuto, and it's low and outside for ball 1. Vado! What's up, Vado? How are ya? Vado, if you are new to the channel, I encourage you to like, and I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, too. We go on for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. I got you. 1-0 to JT. And that one's laid off for ball 2. Richard Fitz, 25 years old, 6 feet 3 inches tall, from Helena, Alabama. Right-handed pitcher. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. We got another sub. Vado, thank you. Let's go, Vado. Welcome to the play-by-play with JJ Family. We got you covered, baby. MVP, man. Vado is the MVP. Yes, you are. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, JT. Be an MVP yourself. Let's go. Let's go, Votto. Fitz comes set at the belt, stares back at second to keep Harper in check. 2-2 on the way to JT. Foul ball again. Votto, who's your favorite baseball player? That's not just to Votto, it's to everybody else out there too. Y'all can answer. Who are your favorite baseball players? Bottom of the 5th, 2 gone, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to JT. Line drive, hit over towards second base. Nice sliding stop. Throw over to first in time. JT hit it sharply just right at the second baseman, David Hamilton, who made a sliding stop. And the inning is over. Phillies strand 2 more base runners and head to the top of the 6th. They're still down by 3 runs. Okay. I will say JT's had a good day today individually. I know that he grounded out there. He hit the ball really hard, though. I've liked what I've seen from JT offensively. Casty, not a good day, even though he made a single into left field and hit one into the hole. But see, I don't like to. Yeah, like it's a results game, but I take more into account if somebody hits a sharp shot and it's right at somebody, rather than somebody that like bloops a single or just hits like a soft roll or whatever it is, or just grounds one into the hole. You know what I mean? Like when I'm watching spring training, those are the things that I care about. How hard do you hit the ball? I care about that. Sure, getting on is nice. We like that, but it's a developmental league. There's the Philly fanatic. It's 3 o'clock. Oh, that stretch. Ugh. Blue Jays now lead at 10-6 against the Tigers. That game started at what, 107? Orioles are in the top of the 7th. This pitcher for the Red Sox has a non-family friendly nickname. Who, Fitz? Richard Fitz? He has a nickname that's non-friendly. Well, I can't say it. Trace Thompson's in the box. First pitch he sees is taken for a ball. Thompson, Eaton, and Anthony are due up in the batting order. 2-0 pitch. Line drive. Hit sharply over towards third. The throw over to first. Got him. There's one away. Who's up next? Sevi Zavala. Oh, it's Eaton. Ugh. Wake up. 1-0. That's down. We just heard that Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward are not going to throw at the Combine on Saturday. I kind of wanted to see them throw. Not going to lie. Is there a timeout? There we go. 2 balls, 1 strike. They missed a pitch. Great job. And the 2-1, swing and a miss. They missed a pitch. Thanks. We have a new guy named Cabrera who's out there for the Phillies. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Cheers in the chat. Vado says, all time, my favorite is Ronald Acuna Jr. Is he your favorite all time and now? I like Acuna. I do. So there's 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. And a changeup is thrown. That's going to be over to Anderson. Or Anthony, that is. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Roman Anthony, 20 years old, from West Palm Beach, Florida. Next pitch is taken for ball 2. It's a changeup at 87. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. The 2-1 offering misses by a whisker for ball 3. Guys, remember Asdrubal Cabrera? As soon as I was thinking of Cabrera, this is Gene Cabrera, made me think about Asdrubal Cabrera. And Melky Cabrera, Orlando Cabrera. 3-2 pitch. That misses outside for ball 4. And of course, you can't forget about Mickey. And there's a 2-out walk. Miguel Cabrera. Overrated or underrated, Miguel Cabrera? What does Chad have to say about that? Overrated or underrated? Two outs, top of the 6th. The runner on at first, and the pitch. And there's a foul ball. I just like coming up with these questions. Moonlight Graham. Sid Finch. Yes, Sid Finch. The ball's 1 strike. And the pitch. Nemesis is inside. Gene Cabrera, 23 years old, had a 6-5 record last year, and the next pitch is fouled off. Miguel Cabrera, overrated or underrated, is the question. 1-2 delivery, and there's a foul ball. This is up Campbell, Christian Campbell. Larry says underrated. I think he was underrated too. Because he played in Detroit. One, two. And that changeup misses for ball 2. Christian is from Chattanooga. He was a 4th-round pick by the Red Sox back in the 2023 draft. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. So a good shot by Cabrera today. And the inning is over. So the Phillies are going to come back up to the plate as they go to the bottom of the 6th. They trail it 4-1. Okay. Let's get some more runs, baby. Get some more runs on the board. I will not be live tomorrow for the Phillies game. And it's not because it's not on cable. I just can't be here. I'm going somewhere after this. I like that guy. That guy's good. He had a good day today. Phillies should score in the bottom of the sixth. I think that they should. But will they? That's the question. All right, we got our substitutions out. That's probably why it took them forever to figure out who was playing. So who's out there for the Phillies? Brian Rincon. And again, if I'm miscorrect or if I'm incorrect, let me know. Carson Taylor. They're giving this guy a lot of playing time. I like it. Next batter up for the Phillies is Gabriel Rincones, I think. Stock is on the mound for Boston. And the pitch, that's taken outside for ball 2. To make it a 2-0 count. Two-0 pitch. It's actually Justin Crawford up to bat. And he takes that one on the outside edge for a strike. Even though it didn't say that Crawford came on in. Going to challenge this. That's a strike. That's a strike. Crawford's batting for Stott. The 2-1, he shows bunt, and it's fouled. Let's go! Charge! He'll get better. 2-2 pitch. Misses outside, and it's a 3-2 count. Richard Fitz. His night is done. Stock comes on in. 3-2 pitch. And there's another foul ball. Do 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 do. Come on, come on, Justin Crawford. 3-2 pitch outside for ball 4. And Crawford gets on with a leadoff walk. Continue to like and continue to subscribe. I will be doing phone calls on the postgame show if we get to 5 super chats. Rafael Marchand is going to step up to the plate now. And the first pitch he sees is just outside for ball 1. Okay. Let's go. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Throw over the second base to get Crawford. Not in time. Crawford with the speed. Safe. Love that. I was thinking he was going to go. I was thinking he's going to go if it's an off-speed pitch. And he got a good jump. Excellent jump. Dived in head first to second base. 1-1. Another swing and a miss. The pitch was way inside. What are you golfing at? Inside and low. It was a bad pitch. I'm ready for Crawford now, too, man. 1-2 delivery to Marchand. Fly ball hit out over towards right field, and it's fouled. He got a good piece of it. Just was early. You could tell he wants to be aggressive. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Crawford's at second. Him and Rincones. I'm ready for them. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Figured he was going to go with a cutter. And it hit the outside corner, and there's one down. So you swing at a 1-1 pitch that's in the dirt and inside. And then you foul off a pitch, and Stock did a good job recognizing he was going to be aggressive in the count. And it was a guessing game after that. Comes Yohan Rojas batting in the 9th spot. And he stares at a strike right down the middle. 0-1. And that misses low. Almost gets away from the catcher. But not enough to pull Crawford over to third. Gabriel Rincones Jr. waits on deck. Boy, if Rojas could get on here and Rincones can tie the game, that would be awesome. 1-1, another swing and a miss. Good slider thrown. The 1-2 to Rojas. He pops it up over towards the first base side in foul territory. He was going to get it. It's going over towards the tarp. And does he make the basket catch, Jordan? No. He landed right over at the tarp area. The hat came flying off, and the at-bat will continue. 58 likes. We got to get to 200. Well, we got to get to at least 100. I don't think we're going to get to 200, but that's okay. If we can get over 100 again, I'm happy with that. I want us to try to get up to 5,000 subs before opening day. 1-2 pitch, strike 3 called on the outside edge. A sinker at 98, and Rojas goes down staring at it. Just on the outside corner. Good movement. Good movement. All right, here comes Rincones. We got to get at least one more run back here. First pitch to Rincones. He tries to be aggressive on the first pitch, and the pitch was a curveball that was inside. Both of his hits have been home runs in spring training so far. Lay off on the curve. 0-1, and that's going to get right on by the catcher. And Crawford heads over to third, and a base hit cuts the deficit in half. One and one is the count. One. That is inside and low for ball 2. I hope this guy starts off in AAA this year. Time called by Rincones Jr. Two-one pitch. He chases after a curveball, and the count is tied up. There's 4,222 followers on Instagram. 2-2 to Rincones. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. That's going to go all the way over towards the wall. Crawford will easily score. Rincones gets on with an RBI. Long single and cuts the deficit in half. Well, now make it 4,223 followers. That's what he's going to have right now. Let's go. Let's go. Remember the name. Otto Kemp is up to bat, and he's the tying run. First pitch he sees is taken for a ball. Next pitch is downstairs for ball 2. This guy has pop in the bat and just continues to be productive during spring training. Two-0 pitch, and that's taken for a strike. Let's go. He should have went for a double. Nah, he would have been out. He would have been out. He wasn't, I don't think he was hustling into first base. It's hard to tell because it was off camera, but I didn't think that he got a good read on it. I thought that he thought that maybe they had a chance to go. 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. This guy, Otto Kemp, has been doing pretty good, too, at the plate for the Phils. 3-1. There's another foul ball so far in spring training. I give him a B. The count is full to Otto Kemp. Stock still on the hill for the Red Sox. Payoff pitch, ground ball hit over towards third base, scooped up in the throw across the diamond just in time. Otto Kemp hustled out of the box, and the inning is over. Phillies going to run back on an RBI double an RBI single, that is, by Gabriel Rincones Jr. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Okay. Let's get some water. 4,854 subscribers in 2 years. I'll take that. Beautiful. Absolutely awesome. All right, I'm going to play a game with you. It's called Overrated or Underrated. All right, I'm going to name you some baseball players, and you're going to tell me if they are overrated or underrated. Trey Turner. Is Trey Turner overrated or is Trey Turner underrated? Or is he rated adequately, if that's the word? If he's rated where he should be. Denver says over. I think Trey Turner is overrated too. 5 hits and 10 strikeouts. Yeah, it's not a good day offensively. No. Overrated. Just look at his salary. I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree. Rob Thompson. I know he's a manager. Overrated or underrated? I think Rob Thompson's overrated. Something's never changed. 5 hits and 10 strikeouts. Next pitch, and that's taken for a ball. It's inside for ball 1. Garcia's up to bat. They say it's no balls, 2 strikes. They call to the ball first. on NBC Sports. 0-2 pitch. They pan back late, and he's out. So it was a strikeout. So there's a chair. So Rob Thompson is overrated. How about Ronald Acuna Jr.? Is Acuna overrated? The pitch, line drive, caught at shortstop for out number 2. Nice catch by Rincon. He caught it. Denbrew says that Acuna is rated. Interesting. Shohei Ohtani. Is Shohei Ohtani overrated or underrated? Really, the question is Shohei Ohtani overrated? Is Shohei Ohtani overrated? I'd say no. I don't think Shohei Ohtani is overrated at all. Two-0 pitch. And there's a foul ball. I don't think Shohei Ohtani is overrated. I don't. Do I think he's underrated? No, I think he's rated where he should be. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Jordan's up to bat. And the pitch. That's taken for a strike. Only because he's rated so high, he's not the greatest player in history. 2-2. Ground ball. Rolled over to shortstop. Rincon has it. Throws it over to first. A 1-2-3 inning. Good job by Cabrera. He's had a good day on the mound for the Phils. 2 innings, and he does what he has to do. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Science says he's coming off of an injury. He's rated. When he gets to hit and pitch, his value is tremendous. But Larry says that he's overrated just because they think he's the greatest player in history. And honestly, who knows? He could be when the pavement is cemented. Right now, I mean, you can make an argument that way, and I can see like where you're coming from. But I think that if we're talking about him compared to the rest of the baseball world, like he is by far the best player. He is. So I think that he's rated right where he should be. I do. Plus, he's going to pitch this year. Again, so we'll have to wait and see how he does. All right, overrated or underrated? Alec Bohm. Overrated or underrated? I think Bohm's overrated. I think Alec Bohm is overrated. And I know I'm going to displease the Alec Bohm fans out there. I know that the Alec Bohm supporters are going to probably come at me really hard. I think Alec Bohm's overrated. I really, really do. Why do I think that? Because he gets a lot of national love. He gets a lot of spotlight on him. And he doesn't always come through. Crumbles. In all of baseball, I would under, but for us Phillies fans, the local media has overrated them. Absolutely. That's fair. Van Bell is out there on the mound. Send Alec Bohm to my Yankees, man. I'd love him. Really? What's going on, Max? How are you, my friend? Matt Kroon is in the batter's box. He's batting for Bohm. 1-1. And that is in there for a called strike. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Overrated or underrated? Max, I want your opinion on that. 1-2. And there's a foul ball. Greatest DH is a low bar. Who's the second greatest DH? The greatest DH is David Ortiz. Not even close. David Ortiz is the greatest designated hitter of all time. 1-2 delivery on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards deep left field, and that thing is gone! Matt Kroon cuts the deficit to 1, and all Philly fans rise. Ring the bell. Let's go, baby! Where's the babies at? One ball, no strikes. Matt Kroon, underrated. 1-0 pitch, and that's taken for ball 2. I like Jazz. He strikes out a little too much. I agree with that. 2 balls, no strikes. And the next pitch is taken down for ball 3. But I think he's a great player. Is Aaron Judge overrated? Aaron Judge, over or underrated? 3-0 pitch. And Taylor swings and misses. That's a 3-1 count. Larry says rated for Aaron Judge. The next pitch, golfed out over to right field, and that drops in for a single. And the Phillies get another base runner, and the tying run is aboard. No one better say Judge is overrated, says Max. Next pitch, and that's taken for a ball. Can we agree that the most underrated player in Major League Baseball right now, though, is Jose Ramirez? Can we agree on that? 1-0 on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. That's carrying, and that baby's gone! The Phillies take the lead. It's 5-4 Philadelphia. Another baby in the chat. Let's go. I don't even know who it was. All right, the next pitch, and that's taken for a ball. Yeah, ESPN's not working. None of these scoreboards are working either, so yeah. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch on the way. Grounder rolled over towards second base, and the throw over to first is in time, and there is out number 1. That's crazy. Up to bat now is Justin Crawford, and he fouls off the next pitch. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. 5-4 Phils. They just took the lead. Crawford's in the box. 0-2 pitch, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. We've reached the 3-hour mark. Let's go. Let's go. Another sub, baby! Charge! 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over towards the right side. Second baseman has it, throws over to first, and there's 2 away, and Justin Crawford is retired. So it's Hamilton who's out. That was Carson DeMartini who just homered for the Phils. So congratulations to DeMartini. Beautiful. Rafael Marchand steps up to the plate, hits over on the left side, and stares at a pitch that's in there for strike 1. JS, what's up, man? We only have 59 likes. We got to get to 100. Come on. Come on, man. 0-1 pitch, and there's a foul ball. Phillies bats have woke up. 0-2 pitch. Outside. Brian Van Bell is on the mound for the Red Sox. Ellie De La Cruz has been dominating spring training. 1-2 pitch. There's another fly ball, and that's going to be hit out over to left field and drop in for a single, and Rafael Marchand hits a blooper out to left. Let's go. Let's continue to go. So Gabriel Rincones had an RBI single back in the bottom of the 6th. And then the Phillies scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. So far, Marchand is at first. 5-4 Phils. The pitch. There's a foul ball. Now it's updating. 5-4 Philadelphia. It's going pretty well, man. I'm happy that you're here. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. 0-1. Ground ball hit over towards the right side. Scooped up by the second baseman. Throw over to first just in time. And the inning is over. But the Phillies do, however, take a 5-4 lead as we go into the top of the 8th inning. And they lead it against the Red Sox. Now they can hold back on guys like Kroon and DeMartini. Absolutely. Kroon honestly wasn't even having a good spring training until today. So Kroon homered, and then DeMartini homered in the spot of Casty. Great stuff. All right, one more person. Overrated or underrated? One more. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a very tough one. How about Spencer Strider? Is Spencer Strider overrated or underrated? This is a tough one. No way that, yeah. Is Spencer Strider overrated or underrated? This is a question. What do you guys think? I need help. I need you guys to help me out. Is he overrated or underrated? Spencer Strider. Is it fair to ask if Spencer Strider is overrated or underrated? I like Northwestern and Akron to cover tonight. Ooh, that sounds good. NCAA baseball for a 2-leg. I'd like to try to cover the Little League World or the college baseball World Series. Maybe we'll do a couple of games. Spencer Strider, overrated or underrated? Oh, basketball. Oh. Well, it's not baseball. Top of the 8th, 5-4 Phils. The pitch, line drive, base hit up the middle, and the tying run is aboard. So Padilla's pitching. He had an okay outing his first time out there for the Phils. Larry says that he's underrated just because of positional value. Some teams don't even have an ace. Fair. Fair enough. That's fair. Next pitch. That is outside for a ball. When you start drinking at 5 a.m., do I have an issue? Can we please ask the freaks on the next poll question? What a pitch. That's taken inside for ball 2. You have a problem. You love Phillies. You're a Philadelphia sports fan, Scott. You're right where you belong. If you are suffering from Philadelphia fever, then guess what? You've come to the right place. You're here. Because there's other people that have the same issues that you do. It's 5 p.m. somewhere else. 2 balls, 1 strike. Alcantara is up to bat. It's not Sandy Alcantara. It's Marvin Alcantara, who's 20 years old. He's a shortstop from Venezuela. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch from Padilla, it's up high for ball 4. Now put runners over at first and second. Scott, it's 5 p.m. somewhere. That's true. You give me fever. You will beat the Braves out of the postseason once again, says Mr. Donut. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how it's going to go this year, man. I'm not saying we're going to the World Series. I'm not saying that we're losing in the first round. I seriously do not know how it's going to go. I don't like how things ended last year. The pitch, ground ball, hit over towards third base, and they'll check the runner over at second and third. No play there. Throw over to first. Just got the runner. Alcantara out. Got him. Okay. Marvin Alcantara is retired. And there is 1 out. That does get rid of the double play ball. It's lunchtime on the West. Oh, that's true. The pitch. And there's a called strike. It's a curveball to Ferguson. Ferguson is pinch hitting for Nate Eaton. I'm going to be excited when the lineup cards don't get messy anymore. 0-1, swing and a miss. But again, this is how you see what you got. Who you have, what you got. This is the only way you find out. Continue to like and subscribe to the channel. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. They say no over at third base. Can we get to 200 likes? 78% of you say, yes, we absolutely can, JJ. What are you talking about? 22% of you say, no way, no how. 1-2. There's a foul ball. In the words of Rob Parker, no way, no how. Is Carlos Mendoza an overrated manager? I think all the NL East managers are overrated. I do. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And there is strike 3. Padilla with a K. Shares in the chat. Siéntate. Por favor. I think everybody's overrated. Just kidding. Is Carlos Mendoza overrated? The pitch. There's a ball. It's Lugo who's up to bat. The Bucks are up 3-2. I was thinking you were meaning football. Then I realized, oh yeah, the Bucks, the Pirates, those Buccaneers. 1-0 pitch, ground ball, hit over towards third base, throw over to first. Good stretch by the first baseman, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave runners over at second and third, and it's time to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Philadelphia in the driver's seat. Right now, they lead it 5-4. It's 3:43 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. There's those babies. Is Carlos Mendoza over or underrated? If you could bring back one player from any era in baseball to play in this particular season, which player would that be? Just one. Just one. If you were to go back into time and bring back one player to whoever it is you root for, us, for most of us on here, it's for the Phillies, who would it be? I think if I were to go back in time, they have had to have played for your favorite team before. If I were to go back in time, and if I were to get one player to come back and play on the Phillies right now, I would go with, as weird as this sounds, the first person that comes to mind for me is J-Roll. Leadoff hitter, Gold Glover over at shortstop, MVP. I want him setting the tone at the top of the lineup. He would bring so much value to this team right now. Grant Campbell is on the mound, and he'll be facing Gabriel Rincones Jr., who had an RBI single his last time up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, and that's outside, way outside for ball 2. Jamie Moyer, just because he's my favorite Philly, dude. That guy's a legend. He's an absolute legend. Bo Jackson, Darren Dalton, Babe Ruth. I like Bo Jackson, but it would have to be a former Philly. Bo Jackson would be a great athlete to bring back, though. Darren Dalton. Interesting. What's up, Kevin? 3-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. It is carrying but it is going to be caught just shy of the warning track, and the first out is recorded. What would Darren Daulton add to this team? Why would you choose Darren Daulton? What stood out to you about Bo? Carlos Mendoza is way overrated. Science Project says Barry Bonds. Are you a Giants fan? Or a Pittsburgh fan? The pitch. And there's a strike. Kevin says he brought excitement and toughness to the team. 0-1, and that's going to hit Otto Kemp right in the knee. Excitement and toughness. Good answer. Very good answer. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And continue to hit those notification bell icons too, folks. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Kemp is on over at first. Gambrell is on the mound. And the next pitch. And that's taken for a ball. I was a Giants fan, and now I'm a Dodgers fan. Oof, my dad would not be happy to hear that. Was it because Brian Wilson went to the Dodgers? Was that why? 1-0. And that misses inside for ball 2. Never got to see enough of Bo Jackson. I'd give him a full, long career if I could. I agree. 2 balls, no strikes. Kroon is in the box. The 2-0 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards shortstop. And the throw over to first is in time. He didn't have a play over at second base. But there are 2 outs. And a runner on over at second. I feel like that's a good question, though. We're trying to be creative. I want to get you guys thinking. You have a pitch that's going to bounce away, but not too far away from the catcher. Hit the dirt. It's 1 ball, no strike. Lawrence Butler just turned on a 99-mile-per-hour fastball from Hunter Green. And it went well up in the berm in right center field. That guy has power. He hit 3 homers off of us last year in one game, I remember. 1-0 pitch. That swung on, golfed out to right field. And that one is gone as well. Taylor comes through, and there's another home run for Philadelphia. More babies in the chat. Here's DeMartini up to bat. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Is that his second homer today? 2 balls, no strikes to DeMartini, who steps into the box. It's 7-4 Phils. 2-0 pitch, and that is ripped foul. There's a foul ball there. Bottom of the 8th, 2 balls, 1 strike. DeMartini is in the box. And the pitch popped up, hit out over towards shallow right center field. The diving catch is made by the right fielder Ferguson, and the inning comes to an end. We head to the 9th inning. Phillies do lead at 7-4, and they'll be back in just a few moments. How about this? The Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles, in case you're wondering, actually were down 5-0. And they are down 10-8. They've scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th. And they have runners at second and third with 1 out. Your app is showing that Rincones hit the home run earlier. Yeah, I know. Everybody's... It's all screwed up, man. They have a nice amount of young lefties that are stepping up to the plate. We lead at 7-4. Rincones was the one who did homer in the 7th, and DeMartini scored. And then DeMartini homered in the 8th. Like this Rincones guy a lot. All right, what time is it? 3:53. All right, we'll do a short post-game show after this game is done. What's going on? Why is did the vertical stream stop? Did the vertical stream stop? It's still going, right? Yeah, it is. None of today's big hitters are even going to make this team. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. Jorge Soler just hit a bomb. We missed that. Is he on the Giants now? He was on the Giants, I remember. Did he go back to Miami? No. Is he on the Braves? No. I wanted to keep guessing. Is he on the Rangers? Where did he go? He's been bounced now. Shuffler is pitching, and Rose is hitting here in the top of the 9th. Red Sox have 14 strikeouts. 0-2. That bounces in the dirt. All right, folks. We're in the top of the 9th. We've made it. We've made it to the 9th inning. Continue to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. 1-2 delivery. There's a breaking ball that's in the dirt for ball 2. Oh, I wanted to keep guessing. Darn it. It's okay. Soler's with the Angels. I didn't really want to keep guessing. Thanks for telling me. I haven't really been keeping up with free agency. It's a lot for me to keep up with all these other sports. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch is taken in the dirt for ball 3. Braves now lead at 7-0 in the top of the 8th. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Orioles just tied it 10-10 in the 9th. They were down by 6, and they tied it up. Holy cow. The pitch, and it's taken down low for ball 4. I'm sure BW is going absolutely bonkers in his chat. We know. Nothing I can do. So a runner over at first here in the top of the 9th. The first pitch, ground ball hit over to first base. The throw, the second, there's 1. The throw back to first. Not in time. It is a 3-4 fielder's choice. That's a lot of points. Yeah. They just got a 2-run double to tie the game. Holy cow. Who tied it? Fabian tied it on a 2-run double. Sorry, they were down by 5. But still. 1 out in the top of the 9th. Then Blake Sable's up to bat. And he takes the first pitch for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And that's high for ball 2. First 2 innings were cruising by for them. Then it just got slow in the 9th. 2-0 pitch. That just misses low for ball 3. If Sable gets on, the tying run would be coming up to bat. Shuffler gets set at the belt again and misses badly inside, and the tying run is coming up to the plate. Please continue to like and subscribe. Haven't gotten one super chat today. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to do so. The super chat button is always there. You're more than welcome to give back to us. We're going to be doing a lot of baseball content this year. Not saying that you have to donate. But if you do want to become a member, Scott, where are those emotes at? Where are those emotes at? If you want to get access to those emotes, all you got to do is pay $2.99 a month for this. It's right here. I think that's it. Yeah. First pitch to Jordan, and he takes it for a ball. Next pitch, that's downstairs for ball 2. Come on, man. Come on. Those are the emotes. 2 balls, no strikes. Shuffler with the next pitch, and there's a foul ball. The tying run is up to bat. In the top of the 9th. Shuffler kicks, fires, and there's another foul ball towards the third base side. And the count is now 2-2. Runners at first and second, top of the 9th, the 2-2 pitch. That's downstairs and outside for ball 3. Why appeal just to get the correct call? Yeah, I know, isn't that wild? When you really think about it, that makes sense. Like, wow. It makes, what you're saying makes sense. Shuffler with the 17th pitch. Here's the 3-2 delivery. And Jordan stays alive. Orioles just got a 2-run homer, and they lead it 12-10. They've scored 7 runs in the 9th. Beavers just homered. Holy moly. 3-2 pitch, and there's a foul ball. The Orioles came back. Whoever took the Orioles as a bettor must be feeling so good about themselves right now. 3-2 pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards left field. The left fielder says he has it. It's Rincones, and he does, and he'll make the catch. And there's out number 2. The runner from second stacking up to go over to third, and he's safe. That was a gamble. And runners are now at second and third. Both runners tied up. Not a good throw by Rincones. And how he was able to keep his foot, Garcia, on the bag. He almost slid past the bag. And he still kept his foot on. That was impressive, actually. Runners at second and third. The pitch, and that's taken outside for a ball. Yep. Embiid's rolled out for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's all. There's nothing for me to say. 1-0 pitch. That misses outside, and it's now 2-0. Doesn't surprise me. That's how it should be. They say that he's medically unable to play, in quotes. 2-0 pitch to Miller, swing and a miss. Orioles just got another homer. Jackson went back-to-back. Twins can't even get out of the inning. 2-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for strike 2. And the Red Sox are down to their final strike. The previous pitch is going to be challenged. That's a strike. Another run for the Baltimore Orioles. They've scored 8 runs in the 9th inning. And 5 with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch outside for ball 3. So now that he's out for the season, is he getting the surgery or not? Red Sox down to their final strike. 3-2 pitch, down low for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And the game will continue, so that'll bring the go-ahead run up to bat. Orioles are doing an LA. Continue to like and subscribe. And Rob Thompson's going to make a pitching change. He has seen enough. I'm just saying, every time bases are loaded, that's when a new pitcher comes in. Like, every time. Orioles finally got out of the inning. And they will go to the bottom of the 9th finally. Beavers and Jackson went back-to-back on homers. PJ's a member! We got a new member, baby. Let's go! Nice. Our first member today. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That's beautiful. We got a member. Am I good, JJ? Yeah. Why? Does it look like I'm not happy? Does it look like I'm sad? No, I'm great. We have a chill audience tonight. PJ, let's go. Welcome to the group. Aye, aye. Bases loaded. Top of the 9th. 2 outs. Phillies lead at 7-4. Red Sox down to their final out. Have been recommending your channel to folks in our Facebook Phillies group. You're the best. Let's go. I appreciate it. As an easy, free alternative for listening to Phillies at work during day games. Yeah, absolutely. We love having you here, man. PJ, we love you, man. All right. Dallas is pitching for the Phils, and Alcantara is up to bat. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, and that's down for ball 2. Come on, just end this. Phillies have issued 12 walks today. 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch, that misses, and it's a 3-0 count. Come on, man. Come back today, JJ. It's not over. I mean, they came back, but they could still lose this thing now. We got to get that final out. 3-0 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and the Red Sox get a run. So they walk in a run, and it's a 7-5 ball game. Jeez. I'm not even going to have time to do a full post-game show because this game is running late. During the regular season, it doesn't matter what's going on. We're dedicating time to do this, obviously. But today, I gotta hustle out of here. For spring training games, it doesn't really matter as much to me. Carlos Vari's up to bat. First pitch is in there for a strike. Bases loaded, 7-5, top of the 9th, 2 outs. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies have given up 13 walks. 1-1. It's outside, and it's a 2-1 count now. Dallas on the hill. And the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball hit over to third base. It's a foul ball. And the Red Sox again are down to their final strike. All right. We've seen this before. Just get that final out. They say that the hardest out to get in baseball is the final out. Dallas with the 2-2 pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. And the Phillies win another game. Big win. Love it. Beautiful. All right. Quick post-game show. If you guys are leaving, if you guys don't want to hear my post-game show, and if you're leaving, goodbye. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. Just make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Continue to recommend this channel to other people. Just continue to spread the word, man. I care about that very, very much. I'm not going to do a long post-game show today like I've been doing over the last 3 days or so. Yesterday wasn't really a long post-game show either, but I can't stay on for too long. But we are going to talk about the things that stood out to me today. All right, thing number 1, Jesus Luzardo. Jesus Luzardo gets a round of applause. Luzardo pitched really well today. I loved what I saw in the first 2 innings. The off-speed pitches looked great. And the way that he attacked the zone was awesome as well. He did what he had to do. Got Christian Campbell to strike out. Got Marcelo Mayer to ground out to short to end that inning. And Anthony grounded out to second to start off that inning. And then he got ahead in the second inning. He did. He got ahead in the count a lot of times in that second inning. And I think that we finally have a valuable 5th starter. I know he only pitched 2 innings today, and I understand that it is spring training. I know that everybody's going to say that. JJ, it's spring training. Don't get your hopes up too high. Don't get your hopes up too low. But he came out and answered the bell the way that he had to. So I thought he was great. The fastball topped out at 98 miles per hour today. And he's coming off a surgery. Like, that's pretty big. Like, that's a step in the right direction for him. I give him an A. I think that he deserves an A today for how he pitched. In his first game as a Philly, and he does it against the Red Sox, I think that's pretty valuable. I do. By the way, I'm keeping my eyes on that Orioles-Minnesota game. It's 13-10, bottom of the ninth. Runners are at first and second, and the tying run is coming up for Minnesota. That's pretty insane. What else? Fitz did great. Sorry, that was Boston. Richard Fitz did really well for them. But we had another pitcher that did really well today who went a couple of innings and did great, and that guy's name was Cuas. Jose Cuas, 30 years old. I know that he didn't pitch well in the majors last year, but he did take a step in the right direction this year in spring training in the couple of games that I saw him pitch, and today he looked good again. Slider was great. He's not going to overpower you with fastballs, but his location, the velocity of the pitches, pretty good stuff. I wanted to see Aoyagi go out there and dominate. He had a bases loaded jam. He walked the bases loaded, man. He did. He walked the bases loaded, but then he struck out two batters, and for some reason we like to put guys in situations in ideal spots where bases are loaded. That happened 3 times today in this game where the manager comes out, bases are loaded. As soon as they load them up, you're done. You're done. We're putting in a new pitcher because this guy can certainly get out of this inning, because why not? That's just what happens. It's easy. It's easy to get out of that. That's a very ideal spot to be in, where you want your pitchers to just come on in at that time. So he was good. Cuas was great. Gene Cabrera. Remember that name. 23 years old. Went 2 innings today. And honestly, dominated the zone the way that he had to as well. Was he overpowering you with 97, 98 mile per hour pitches? No. But that curveball that he has and the slider that he has was very deceptive today. Got a lot of hitters off balance. And he had a lot of ground ball outs. We need those types of guys. And so I'm keeping him in the back of my head too when I'm watching players develop. And maybe, obviously, he might not start off in the majors. I don't think he will. But again, AA, AAA might be something to look out for. If he continues to do well, I'm hoping that we can get another valuable arm in the bullpen. That would be really nice. Not saying that he's the guy, but his first outing today, A+, 2 innings. And he did what he had to do out of the bullpen. Garrett Crochet for them looked really bad. Nice in the first inning. Hindsight's 20/20, but I'm really happy we didn't get this guy. Because with everything that they've said about, he can look so dominant out there, but when he gives up a walk, it shatters his confidence. That's what I've heard from a lot of different people in the Major League Baseball world that has talked about this guy. And today it did. Again, spring training game, but he allows the walk in the second inning to JT Realmuto. And guess what? 4-pitch walk to Bryson Stott. And then he falls behind in the count, I think, to Marchand, where he was behind 2-0, I think it was. But then he struck him out looking. And then Rojas walked. And then Turner struck out with the bases loaded. But then same thing happens the next inning. Bohm gets on with a walk. And then Kepler gets on with a walk. And then we get an RBI double. I think that happened in the bottom of the 4th. So not good with the way that he pitched. Our offense today, I understand that we have 18 players and you can't fully assess things, but our original 9 guys were bad today, except for Bryce. Bryce actually had, I thought, an all right day. Bohm hit the ball sharply in this first at-bat, lined out to right field, got a pitch right down the middle, just missed a beat on it. His timing has to be better. He missed it. He just missed the home run there. JT had a good day, I thought. Got on with a walk in his first plate appearance, had the RBI single, hit the ball sharply to second base his last time up. Unfortunately, it was right at the second baseman, and it ended the inning. But other than that, everybody else did bad. Everybody else did bad in the lineup. Stott did get on with a walk, but that was, they also grounded out. Kepler didn't have a good day today. Nothing really too much else from the original 9 hitters in today's game, and that was a little bit disappointing. I really wanted Trey Turner to come up with a bases-clearing double when he was up to bat in that second inning. I wanted him to take on Garrett Crochet and go out there and try to put something on the board. He didn't do so there. That was a missed opportunity for Trey Turner, and he struck out with a 2-2 pitch. Was a little bit late on the curve. So that's what happened to me in this game. That's what I saw. Crawford continues to develop, and he, I think, is one of those guys that I'm excited for. I'm so excited to watch this kid blossom into the majors. He's just one of those guys. I like Mercado. I think Mercado also has some speed, and he can make some good contact with the baseball. But Crawford, his defense is great. His offense is pretty good. He has a lot of speed. I want this guy to start off in AAA. I do. I think that he's AAA ready right now. Am I being a little bit too premature about it? I don't think so. Our lefties did really well today. Our lefties really had a good day at the office. Harper went 2 for 3. DeMartini went 2 for 2 and had the nice 2-run homer. Gabriel Rincones, my favorite guy that has stood out to me in the minors is that guy. That guy, I don't know how the Phillies got him when they did, but this guy has really made a name for himself over these last couple of years, and this guy is fun. He's under the radar, but now I think he's on everybody's radar because of the pop that he has in the bat. Another homer today. Kroon also hit a homer as well. Great stuff. Great stuff from the lefties today, specifically. Anything else in regards to the pitching? Dallas, not so good. Shuffler had 3 walks. Did really bad in those 2/3 in the 9th inning. Padilla, we're not going to really hear a lot from him. He's just one of those guys that, you know, he was on the White Sox. Phillies got him just to try to see if he can give them some sort of noise. I don't really think that there's a spot for him this year. Bechtold only pitched a third of an inning. Nothing too much from him. Michael Mercado, goodbye. Goodbye, Michael Mercado. 3 walks, 3 earned runs. The guy can't locate his pitches. He's done. He's done. I'm done with the Michael Mercado experience. I'm out on Michael Mercado. Too many balls today, plus the walks. I agree. I'm going to read the rest of your comments in just a few seconds. Don't you worry about that. And if I missed any super chats, I will make sure that I read those too. But yeah, Marsh not a good day. Rojas struggled today. JT did fine today. Bit good. Max Kepler not so good today. Rincones great again today. His defense is the only thing that sort of kind of worries me. And DeMartini, excellent. So, we struck out a lot of times. I think that Rob Thompson putting in guys with the bases loaded, I don't like that. I understand why he does it, because there's some times where they're going to have to come on in with the bases loaded, and it's like you ever get like those job interview questions that are like tricky and you don't want to mess those up. It's like, what's your biggest weakness? You know what I mean? And you know that a curveball is going to come at you, and you have to learn how to cope with that. They throw you under the bus, or like they throw you into the fire. They try to feed you to the wolves. That's what Rob Thompson's doing right there. And I don't like it. I get why he does it, but I don't think that that's a good way to see what you have. Just me personally. That's how I feel. Yeah, he was not good today, Larry. He struggled. But then he comes out after he strikes out 2 batters in a row. Have that make sense. Koyo struggled. And then as soon as he tried to settle on in, Rob's like, nope, you're done. We're just going to take you out. Spring training on both sides of the mound. It is. Absolutely it is. Mark says, good job. He did well. Pitchers look sharp. Hitters picking up right where they left off last year, says Larry. Yeah, except the younger guys did good. Catch a cab, have a good day today. The NBA has made the... Yeah, I saw. Mercado will take a little time. Control focus, Mercado focus. I'm done with Michael Mercado. Get him off my team. Mark says, I agree, Mercado does not have Pro Bowl throwing. I hate to be bad. I hate to bash the guy. I do. The fastball comes in at 97, 98. Other pitches are flat, though. And he can't locate the other pitches. How are you going to succeed? He was given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity last year. And this year he's picked up right where he left off. I don't know. That's it for me, though. I'm done. I'm done babbling. I'm done talking about this team. Again, I will not be on tomorrow afternoon. I will be on tomorrow night for the Sixers. We'll talk about them. I'll be live I'll post a video in just a little bit about the news about Joel Embiid. Talk a little bit about that. But I'm done. And I think that this is a good place to stop. All right? I love you all so much. And I will catch you all in the next one. All right? We'll see you tomorrow night for another Sixers game. And for those of you that could care less about basketball, could care less about the Sixers, I'll see you guys back on Sunday. All right? We're doing either the Phillies-Orioles game or the Phillies-Blue Jays game. Haven't decided yet. All right, Laila Tov, good night. And catch you all in the next one. Peace out.